What is going on, everybody? It's me, truck driver Sean. So, in today's video, I put a little nugget out there. I didn't think anybody would give a crap. But come to find out, I haven't had that much engagement on a post since I shit on Fortin with the Meshuggah. So, I built the guitar. Some would call it a kit guitar, some would call it a project guitar, someone would call it a mutt guitar. So, what I wanted to do is like test a theory. So, you can go buy a USA guitar. Most of them are going to cost you over $2,000 if someone's being generous. Less than that, they're being super generous. All right. So, in a day where $2,000 is worth more than it has been in a very long fucking time. And by the way, this is nothing against the builders out there that have expensive guitars. Your craft is worth the money. I'm just going to say that right off the bat. Putting this project together, if I had to actually build the neck, glue the fretboard on, do the smoothing out and make it look all pretty and do the fret, put the frets in, dress them or whatever you want to call it, I probably would have killed myself. So I didn't. What I did is I started with one simple piece. Everybody says you need a piece to start. You need a beginning. So this cat right here, Saw Forged Woodworkers out of the Carolinas. The dude is awesome. You can reach him on Facebook. He also has an official website. I don't know if you can actually use these things to scan it through the thing, but if you can, there you go. All right. Oh, his phone number's right there too. This guy is super awesome to deal with. I'm just going to put that out there. His prices are ridiculous. I'm surprised that builders don't get bodies from him. This body showed up flawless. It was already nitro coated. It's got, well, let's take a look at the guitar. All right. So this is it right here. The thing is just absolutely sexy as fuck. I love this thing. This was like way more fun, but it was a lot of work. So like I said, if someone's building these from scratch, don't complain about what they're charging. Building this from pieces that I picked up at random places throughout the United States, and the neck did come from Canada. It's Canadian flame maple with a Canadian flame maple fretboard. This did come out of Canada, and it is flawless. Like when I cut it, it was flawless. Now I tell you, the eBay buyer that I got it from out of Canada, but he asked me not to because he doesn't like being busy. What he does is he does what he does in his spare time. When he's done with it, he puts it up. He makes necks for a company he's not allowed to talk about, but something tells me their headstocks look like this. Anyhow, he sells basically the seconds. And when he told me what was wrong with this one when I got it, I was like, that's not a blemish. But apparently, he thinks it is, and that just goes to show you the kind of quality that that gentleman was doing. So if you want something that looks like this, just go on eBay. You find one that's done in Canada. Yeah, it's fantastic. I fitted it out with a Hipshot Ibby bridge and open core tuners, lock-in tuners by Hipshot. It has a black tusk nut in it that apparently is like a cattle bone, which I don't know how you can be a black tusk and a cattle bone at the same time. So I'm just gonna go with the cattle bone that they, it must be comparable to it or something. All I know is it worked really nice until I did what I did to it. But we're not gonna talk about that because that folly hurt my feelings. It's my own damn fault. I have a now you can't get your hands on them, but a Heathen Jotner, which was kind of like the pickup that Heathen Guitars made for me, and it just pickups to that company didn't work out. It was a lot of work and not a lot of return. Hipshot O-ring knob. I went with a cushioned neck plate, which a lot of people are like, why would you do that? I did that because I live in an area where necks swell and things do it. I wanted to try it on a bolt-on because I've kind of gone back to liking bolt-ons. So just gonna be honest with you. And I put that on there just to see why somebody would do it, and I can already tell you just from using it for a solid day, it this guitar doesn't go out of tune. I don't know if that's part of it, but I've been beaten on this thing. I cannot get it to go out of tune. Cannot say enough good things about this how this build ended up. I have a pure tone input jack on the inside of it. You can see the Dunlop Super Pot and my super glorious wiring, which I worked real hard at, by the way. Anybody who knows me knows this was not my strong suit at one point in time, putting in pickups. And I decided to go with the Leaf. I think it's called a Leaf. For the instead of putting doilies. And it's just kind of nice, to be honest with you. I mean, it's a little bulky on the back, but when you got a neck plate on there anyway, does it really matter? It's a swamp ash body, and you can see the grain in it. I don't know how good it shows up on the camera. And the flame maple is ridiculous. It's a baked flame. It's just trying to get this stuff on camera is just not easy. In person, this is just a beautiful, beautiful neck. I mean, it's unbelievable. And you might ask yourself, what did putting all this cost? Here's the part that's a little shocking. I picked high-end appointments, went a little crazy with the neck. $850. That's it. Technically, made in USA. Did I build any of the wood? No. Like I said, I went through a guy for the body. He doesn't mind me sharing his name. That was the Softforge Woodworks out of the Carolinas. The guy in Canada didn't want me to mention his stories. He didn't want to like have people messaging him and going crazy. He's just some kind of like guy that lives up in the woods that has. He makes necks for a couple pretty important companies. Like I said, look at the headstock, and you might figure out who has him. Well, the neck might make more sense if I do it like this. Very, very swanky necks. Anyhow, it plays phenomenally well. For being a guitar that I had to put together and make it all line up and work well, I'm impressed with myself. I almost want to try it again, but like, is it an accident that it worked good the first time? I don't know. But I know a lot of people wanted me to make a video on it, so I did. And now you have the video. This guitar is just dumb good. Dumb good. I'm genuinely shocked at how good it came out. You know what I'm saying? Alright, very cool. My name is Sean Davis. They call me Truck Driver Sean. And this was fun. I said, might do it again. It'll be a while though. I'd have to sell something to do it because I sold stuff to build this. And someone asked me if I would sell this. If I was going to sell it, it'd have to be at a profit. I'm sorry, but I spent months putting everything together and doing all that, doing all the hunting down, and time. You know, getting this thing set up so it plays the way it does took time. Which, if I built guitars, I probably could do it in a quarter of the time. But time is worth money. My time is definitely worth money. So if I was going to sell it, it would probably be $1,500 with a gig badge shipped. That's probably how it would work. But at this point, I'm not feeling like selling it because this is kind of like the first one, and I had a couple snags, we'll call it. And yeah, I don't know. Something about your first one you should keep anyway, right? But yeah, lots of fun. Should I tell people to go and do something like this? Why not? Hell, especially if you have a bunch of spare parts laying around. Doesn't matter what you put for parts. I just kind of went gorilla dick on it because, well, boredom's a motherfucker at my age. And that's what I did. And I can't be happier. Like, it couldn't have come out any better. As the way it came out shocked me. I wasn't expecting it to be this good. I was like, it'll work. No, I played this because I choose to. It's fucking phenomenal. Plays great. The neck is hella comfortable. Slick as shit. Love it. So good. So good. But yeah, if you ever wanted to do something like this, I say go do it. Especially if you're like, I don't know what I want to buy. This guy wants $3,500. This guy wants $4,500. If you want to have a respect for what those people actually charge, do something like this. Even though I didn't have to do the woodwork, it's still a lot of work to get this together and to have it play the way that it does. I don't know if it's just 'cause I've been setting up guitars for so long that, well, technically I should be faster at it, but I don't know. It's a fucking phenomenal guitar. It's not even heavy. I mean, it's got a good weight to it. It's not a pansy guitar, but it's definitely not like a tank. And that carb on the top is awesome. Look at that thing. Reminds me of the old Schecters, like the old ones, like from the early 2000s. The way it's rose up like that. I don't know. Really cool. 25.5, by the way. 16 to 12 is a radius. Medium jumbo frets, which I thought was a strange choice for it, but apparently the company that does that, that's what they use. And it's comfortable. It basically plays itself. Anyhow, for enough of me rambling on. I'll catch you next video. Later.